2025, what are some of the goals that you're going to be achieving this year?
So I've split my goals into personal and business goals. Now, some of the personal goals, I want to get to, well, currently I'm at about 85 kilos. Put on, like most people have, the Christmas podge. So I want to try and get rid of that. Get down to 82 kilos. But my body fat, according to the scales that I use, whether or not it's any good or not, I don't know, is about 18% body fat, as shocking as that is. So I want to get that down to 13%. So I want to be as granular as I can so I know exactly where I want to be in terms of body fat and weight, because it's all good and well saying about weight, but, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger as a bodybuilder would have been very heavyweight, but also, you know, it's not exactly bad weight, is it really? So how about you?
The really important thing that I love what you've just sort of gone into the detail of that. And it's the big thing that I want to really start on when it comes to setting goals, whether it's a New Year's resolution, whether it's a goal, a vision, whatever you've set yourself for the year, you need to make your goals smart. They need to be specific, measurable, achievable, related, and time-based. If nothing more, they need to be specific. And I love what you said about your current weight. So you've taken a measurement exactly where you are at the minute. And then you've set yourself a standard or a goal where you want to be, which is going to be this 82 kilos, but with a 13% body fat, which is a great goal to have. But you're now going to be able to take that goal and you're going to be able to set different tasks throughout the year or plans to be able to get you there. Now, again, you would make that task or that goal time-based. So you would say, I want to achieve it in 6 months or 3 months or 12 months, however long you'd like. But as long as you're following those smart principles, any goal that you set, you will ultimately end up failing if you don't follow that principle. For example, if you just said, I want to lose a bit of weight, or my New Year's resolution is I want to lose a bit of weight and I want to lower my body fat. Well, how much is a bit? How much weight do you want to lose? When do you want to lose it? How are you going to lose it? It's so broad that you're never going to get there because you've not given yourself the opportunity to be able to actually set a goal that you know you can achieve, because you don't even know what you're trying to achieve yourself. And so what I love about that goal is that it's completely measurable. You've taken the measurables up to now. It's specific. It's certainly achievable. You know, it's not something that you've turned around and said, I want to be 0.1% body fat and weigh 1,000 kilos.
Run a marathon.
You know, and look like He-Man. No, that's not going to happen. It's impossible without, you know, certain substances, but I wouldn't advise that.
I know a guy.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that you've got to make sure that any goal that you're setting in life is smart. So for me, obviously one of my big drivers, and I've done exactly the same as you, and I challenge and recommend everybody to do exactly the same thing. Split your goals into career or work and personal. Have two separate sets of goals and make sure that you're keeping them separate from each other, because they are never usually the same. So for me, I would class this as, you know, it is slightly work-based, this podcast. And so I want to grow the social media following to this, across all of our platforms for this podcast, to 10,000 followers. Now, to break that down, I would set a timeline for it. And then I would make sure that I look at the current. So I'm measuring how many followers we've got at the minute. Then I would look at what we can do to increase the follower count, whether it's through paid ads, marketing, launching episodes, shorts, being present on all of the platforms. And slowly but surely, I can guarantee you we will hit 10,000 followers in the time that I've given myself, because I've been specific, and then I'm going to be tough on myself to make sure that I achieve it. And then another goal for the career side is I want our business to hit over £5 million this year. So I want to do a penny over 5 million. So as long as we hit over that 5 million mark, it'll be a record for our business. And again, I need to break that down into where are we at now? How long have we got to do it? 12 months. What does that mean in terms of sales per week, sales per month, sales per quarter? And I can track that throughout the year and ensure that I am on track with my goals, not just setting a goal on the 1st of January and then getting to the end of December and going, did I get there or not? Because it's just up in the air at that point.
I think people don't get down into the nitty gritty and the specifics because they don't want to hold themselves to account because it's hard. You know, the minute you become more specific, the minute you've got an actual visual target of exactly where you want to be. And, you know, when you're all vague, it's, I want to lose weight. And then by the end of the year, if you've lost, like, say, like 0.1 of a kilo, you'll go, oh, well, I sort of did it really. Whereas if you're really holding yourself to account and you follow it every week or every month, but with me, at Sunday morning, every Sunday, I'll get on the scales and I'm extremely specific with it because if you start doing it at the end of the day on a different day or when you've eaten them, when you've, you know, you're not going to get accurate readings. So again, it's important to know the best way of monitoring yourself as well to get the best results. So that's why, you know, that's one of the big goals for me anyway.
Love it. And like I said, just knuckling down on it again. So any goal that you set yourself, for example, I want to go to the gym. Don't say I want to go to the gym. Say I will go to the gym this number of times per week.
For a certain amount of time as well. How many times how many minutes in the gym as well?
Exactly. If you get good at it. But the biggest thing that sort of this leads me on to is usually when people set goals, they set themselves a target that is almost a mountain to climb and they stand at the bottom of Everest, look up and go, that's a long way. And it completely deflates them and it sort of prevents them from even taking that first step.